Let's have a look at the rosters. So I've got Rock, Goldberg, Undertaker, Macho Man, Bret Hart, Razor Ramon, Roddy Piper, Trish Stratus, Chyna. They have decided to go with a couple of local talents there at the end. Maurice, Natalia, they've gone R-Truth, which is one of the people I added in. Jeff Hardy, again, one of the people I had to add in. Big Boss Man, Rey Mysterio, Jerry the King Lawler, Beth Phoenix, Diesel, Andre the Giant, and Ultimate Warrior. Welcome back to episode 2 of this MyGM Legends Only series. If you don't know what's going on in this series, a quick little update. We started a Legends Only MyGM mode, and how did we do that? Well, a customized roster, left only Legends available, but had to add in a few little extras like John Cena, Randy Orton, and we had to keep some of the local talent just so we were able to fill out the numbers to be able to play this MyGM. Episode 1 is available already on the channel. Go check it out if you've not done so already. But episode 2 is upon us. Let's get into it. Okay, just to bring you towards the end of what happened at the last episode, what's happening right now is Bret Hart, I've told him he could partner with The Rock in a tag match within the next 3 weeks. So we have 3 weeks to do that. I did promise Goldberg a match within 2 weeks of a TLC. I've got to schedule a run-in for this week as well. Roster-wise, if you've missed the first episode, I do encourage you to go check it out because it's definitely worth checking out. But roster-wise, this is what we're working with. We have Macho Man, who's in a feud currently with Bret Hart. We have The Rock. We have Goldberg, who's in a feud currently with Razor Ramon. We have Roddy Piper. We have Batista, who's in a feud with Goldberg and The Undertaker, but it's really The Undertaker he's in a feud with. We have Bret Hart. We have Razor Ramon, obviously. We have Chyna and we have Trish. Chyna and Trish are my two women that I have. I wasn't able to draft any more, unfortunately, because there wasn't that many legend females, sadly. But that's the roster we're working with. I will look to make additions. Like if I go into the sign legends, there is 3 available. I just really can't afford to sign any of them yet. Like, I could sign Eddie, but I've no one for him to wrestle, so it's kind of pointless. I don't want JBL, so I'm not going to sign him. Shawn Michaels I obviously want, big Shawn Michaels fan. But if you're going to sign free agents, you can see there's a lot more here. I could sign maybe a Kevin Nash and an Eddie Guerrero and have that going on in the background. But right now, I don't really think we have the money to do so. But also pay attention, my manager is William Regal, so we could use the Legend Whisperer and bring in Eddie Guerrero. So I'm thinking about doing that. In fact, we're going to do it. We're going to start off by bringing in Eddie Guerrero. Using the Legend Whisperer card, we are going to bring in Eddie Guerrero because it makes sense. So let's bring him in. Let's go to the managed roster. Let's sign legends. We could bring in Shawn for a longer time for cheaper. It kind of makes more sense to bring in Shawn with this, right? But I'm going to bring in Eddie because I feel like we have too many specialists and we need someone that's not a specialist. So we're going to bring in Eddie. I'm bringing in Eddie. He's a cruiserweight, which means I need to bring in a giant to feud with him. And I can do that if I bring in Eddie and then I back out and I go to sign free agents. I already have someone in mind, Kevin Nash. I think I'm going to bring in Kevin Nash for this. If I can sort it by class, giant. We want a giant to bring in here, and the only one that looks like it's going to work is Kevin Nash. I don't see anybody else available. Scott Hall would be great to bring in, but we already have Razor Ramon and he doesn't fit, so the only one that really fits is Kevin Nash. So let's sign Kevin Nash for 5 weeks as well as Eddie. That is 2 extra roster members to use on the show. Let's book week 1. Okay, card is booked. Opening matchup is a tag team match. We promised Bret a tag team match with The Rock. We're going to deliver. His stamina and I think it's Roddy Piper. It could be Macho Man's stamina. 2 people's stamina are very low. So we're going to simulate this match and hope nobody gets injured. Who wins? 1, 2, 3. The victory goes to the Macho Man and Roddy Piper in a 3.5-star match, which we love to see. I have decided to start the feud between Eddie Guerrero and Kevin Nash. Eddie Guerrero is going to call him out. How does that go? Excellent. That's what we love to see. Exactly what we love to see. It is funny seeing Eddie Guerrero look a lot bigger than Kevin Nash there, by the way. But middle of the card matchup, we have Batista versus The Undertaker. Let's sim this with a run-in that we needed to do from Goldberg. We needed to organize a run-in as well for Triple H. The Undertaker gets the win. And it's a 3-star match, which is good. Razor Ramon self-promo, 100%. Went excellent. Love to see it. And a main event for the title, Chyna versus Trish Stratus. Let's see how that went. 1, 2, 3. The winner is Chyna retaining the title in a 4-star match. pretty good show. 3.5 stars, 3 stars, and then 4 stars. You want your opener and you want your main event to be your best 2 matches, and we succeeded with that. SmackDown have their opening match of a title match, Universal title match, Ultimate Warrior vs Big Boss Man, a tag team match with Ray and R-Truth versus Andre and a jobber, Jerry King Lawler versus Jeff in a main event. Let's just simulate their whole show and we'll see how they did overall, but I expect us to win this week. They came out strong with their opening match, which they equaled mine, but then we took it to them and we destroyed them. Our mid-card match and our main event, most importantly, absolutely destroyed them. San Antonio, Texas, 3 weeks until TLC. I told you Rock and I really hit it off as a team last week. Thanks for paying us up. You're welcome. Razor, what's he saying? Okay, sorry, I have to answer Bret here. My bad. What's he saying? The crowd loved us even though we didn't get the win. Rock and I could definitely shake up the tag team division. Shame we don't have the tag titles, right? I've been putting in a lot of work. I think I've earned a shot at the title. How about it? We could try figure that out. There's a way around it. I'll show you what you guys can do. So, you're right, Razor. We get a shot within 3 weeks. I'll show you guys what to do with this, okay? Excellent. Continue. So, we got a book this week. We're going to use a power card here on Ready Piper. His stamina is very low, so we need to use that on him because we're not going to be booking him this week. We're going to use it on him because we have to rest Rock for this week anyway, so using that on Ready Piper right now makes sense. Kicking off week 2 with Undertaker versus Batista. Batista's looking dangerously close to an injury, so I'm hoping he doesn't get injured. Then we have a promo by The Rock, followed by that match between Eddie Guerrero and Kevin Nash. Then China has a promo, and we have a main event. We're giving Razor his title shot that he asked for from Macho Man, but we do have a run-in from Bret Hart in that match. So let's simulate this first match. I'm hoping Batista does not get injured. Who gets the win? Batista wins. Will he be injured at the end? A 3-star match, not a bad start. The Rock with his promo, surely it went well. Yeah, it's The Rock with a promo. It always goes well. Now, Eddie Guerrero versus Kevin Nash in a tables match. Who gets to win? Eddie Guerrero. Was it a frog splash through the table, I wonder? In a 3.5 star. God damn, what? Wasn't expecting that. China with a promo went okay. That's fine. We just wanted to make sure we used her. Bret Hart with the run in this one. Let's see how it goes. Who gets to win? Macho Man retains. Absolutely fine. Ooh, that's bad though. 2.5 stars. That's really bad. So, SmackDown have Big Boss Man against Ultimate Warrior. We have Natalya calling out Mickie James. We have, I almost call him Anvil. No, Jerry the King Lawler versus Jeff Hardy in a match. Then we have Beth Phoenix doing a promo and Rey Mysterio versus Diesel. So let's simulate theirs. And I have a feeling they might do better in this week. They did. They won the opener. They won the main event, but I won the mid card. I put my matches in the wrong order, but also I didn't really have a great week. I didn't have the best of weeks. 2 weeks until a TLC pay-per-view. Just a reminder, try to ensure that you're opening a match. Yeah, thanks Triple H. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Appreciate the title shot. It's good to know that I've got boss that keeps their word. You're welcome, Razor. Always will do anything you ever want. Anything you ever want. And you gave me that rematch against Goldberg. Don't worry, I'll do anything for you. I'm not feeling physically 100% Macho. You can enjoy 2 weeks off, maybe we should give you. Sure, get some rest, Randy. Get some rest. He deserves it. He's been a fighting champion and he's been an absolute superstar. So with Randy wanting to take 2 weeks off, the best thing to do right now is give him this power card. While he's off for 2 weeks, give him that, and then we actually can't use him physically for 2 weeks. Week number 3, we are kicking off with a match between Chyna and Trish in the opener for the NXT Women's Championship. Who gets the win? It goes to Trish. She finally gets the win over Chyna. She is the new Women's Champion in a 4-star match. It's going to be incredibly hard to beat that, but as you can see in our main event, we do have an Extreme Rules match, so hoping we can. Ready Piper with a promo. It went great. Well, it went good, so that's good to see. We're kicking off the mid-card. We have Razor Ramon versus Goldberg. They are in a feud together, so hopefully it does okay, but it doesn't outshine our main event, maybe. Razor gets the win. Love to see that. Oh, 2.5 stars, not great. Undertaker, we're doing a bit of charity promotion with The Undertaker. It went okay. That's good. And then we have our main event here. Kevin Nash versus Eddie Guerrero in an Extreme Rules match to just try give it that extra star rating to take over that opening match, because that opening match was a barn burner. Let's find out how it does. Kevin Nash gets the win this time in a 4.5 star classic. Yes, let's go. Very well booked show, if I do say so myself. Fantastic opener, fantastic main event. That's the way they want you to do this in GM. SmackDown has Mickie James versus Natalya, has a tag team match in the mid card, and in the main event it has an Extreme Rules match as well. Are they copying me? women's match opener and an Extreme Rules match in the main event. They're copying me. Let's simulate and see how they did. Will they be able to beat me? Not even close. Not even close. Your Extreme Rules match only got 3 stars. Mine got 4.5. My opener got 4 stars. And my mid-card got 2.5. A fantastic week for NXT, you could say. Still in the number 1 position, as you can see. Almost 100,000 more fans than Steph over on SmackDown, okay? Maybe it's because your champions are the Big Boss Man and Maurice. No, respect to both of them, but Macho Man, Trish Stratus, come on. I think we know who's the better show. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 1 week until the pay-per-view. I know you haven't been making regular... I literally used one 2 weeks ago. Triple H. Literally used one 2 weeks ago. You're talking nonsense, mate. China, I have a proposition for you. How about you and I... No, I'm not doing that, China. You can do this, but I don't want to turn heel, China. No. No, thank you, China. I'm not turning heel. I don't care if your morale decreased. I'm really psyched for this upcoming pay-per-view. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Kevin Nash, you will be in a match on the pay-per-view. You versus Eddie is going to be a match. 1 week until the TLC pay-per-view. This week is one of the worst weeks I've had to put on. I was trying to save as much people's stamina as possible. We're kicking off in a singles match, Razor versus Goldberg. Let's sim this and see how it does. They are in a feud, so hopefully it does okay. Razor gets to win again against Goldberg in a 2.5 star match. Not great. But this middle match I'm worried about because they're on a cooldown for the rivalry, but I need to start again. Likewise are these two. So I need to start this again. Undertaker calling out Batista. It went excellent. Great. So The Rock versus Reddy Piper. The rivalry has essentially ended, so we're rekindling it. The Rock gets a win. It's probably going to be about 2 stars. 2.5. Okay. Bret needed to do a promo according to Triple H, so we've given him a promo and it went okay. And then our main event is probably going to be a match that I put in a Hell in a Cell match at the pay-per-view. I'm literally going to go all out with this match at the pay-per-view. Let's simulate it, see how it goes. Kevin Nash versus Eddie Guerrero. Their rivalry is probably the hottest one I have right now. Kevin Nash gets to win the 4-star match. Sorry. Let's see how SmackDown does. Okay. Beth Phoenix versus Jobber. Tag team match main event. Let's simulate, see how they do. Okay, they beat me in the opener. Mid-card was the same. And my main event was the best. I'll take it. I'll take it. 4-star match, we'll take it. TLC pay-per-view, baby. We are here. My contract is up in NXT at the end of the week. I'd like you to stay, Eddie, if you don't mind. Yep. I almost said thanks. I almost said no. Okay. Yes, Eddie, we want you to stay, baby. Please stay. Thank you. Kevin Nash, we want you to stay as well, if you don't mind. I'll be interested in staying. Sure thing. Yes, let's do it. What's Batista want? Oh my God, are all these people's contracts running out? Oh my God, we're in trouble. We're not going to have any money to put on a show. Goldberg, Razor has been handing me, isn't there something else on the roster you can match me up against for a change? No. I think you should put me in a match with The Rock. I will be, don't worry. That sounds like a great idea. Don't worry. Okay, TLC pay-per-view, we're here. Look at my budget. We're in trouble. Struggling for money this week. Even though it was the pay-per-view, we had to re-sign all of those people, so the only real big match we could put on was the TLC match. I could pick the TLC arena and then no extra bonuses for like lighting, fireworks, pyro, all that stuff. No extra good matches. I actually ran out of superstars. We had to do a run-in, so we scheduled a run-in in this title match, which is our opener, Macho Man versus Bret Hart. Let's see how this does. As you can see, the main event should be hopefully a barn burner. Bret Hart wins the NXT Championship in a 4.5-star match. Damn. Razor Ramon promo. It went good. Good to see. We have Trish Stratus versus China for the women's title. Who wins? China wins the belt back. Okay, like to see it. 4-star match. Okay, tag team match. We just wanted to fit these 4 gentlemen into a matchup. So let's simulate this. I don't expect this to get a great rating. But how does it do? The Rock and Undertaker win. And it gets a 3-star. Hey, that's not bad. And then TLC. I tried to do Hell in a Cell. We didn't have enough money. But then also TLC was the pay-per-view. So this made sense. Let's simulate. Hopefully a 5-star. Hopefully a 5-star. Let's go. Kevin Nash gets the win. And it's a 4.5-star. I think we've had a fantastic show. Let's see how SmackDown does at TLC. They have an opener, a Jobber versus Beth Phoenix, Kane versus a Jobber, Jeff Hardy versus Jerry King Lawler, main event of Mickie James versus Natalya. Let's simulate. I don't see any special matches for them. Let's simulate, see how they do. We absolutely crushed them in everything but the second mid-card match. We destroyed them. What was their second mid-card match? Okay, makes sense. They have a good rivalry going there. 4.5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 4.5 stars. We are the best. Newark, New Jersey, 4 weeks until WrestleMania. That loser Goldberg attacked me during that match last night. I'm not going to stand for that garbage. I want to sell it. Okay, Randy. Okay. What's Trish saying? I'll not be losing my championship as a former champion. I'm enacting my Yes. There's only you and China on the brand, so don't worry about that. In the next episode will be WrestleMania. I feel like we need to add a marquee matchup to WrestleMania. I'm looking at Stone Cold. We need a bruiser to fight him. The only one available seems to be Hollywood Hogan. Should we do Stone Cold versus Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania? Let me know in the comments for the next video. I'm thinking about it. We need someone to fight Stone Cold. I have Stone Cold. Hulk Hogan's the only available bruiser. JBL, but no, not really. Shawn Michaels doesn't work. I love Shawn Michaels, but he doesn't work. He is a specialist. He would work technically, but I think we have too many specialists. So let me know if you think we should do Stone Cold. We're going to have to sign him for the next episode. Stone Cold and Hulk Hogan or Hollywood Hogan. Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed this part 2 of this series. Hit a big thumbs up. The next part will be the last part. And also let me know what you want me to do for the next challenge. Do you want me to do maybe a female only one? Let me know in the comments below. Have a good day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.